Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this live. And I think I'll continue with the question, which is all the moms, what they worry about. All the moms, by default, they're worried about their kids. Yes. And then, especially when the kids are at the age of marriage or getting into relationships, they are more worried about their relationships, like it's a girl's mom or boy's mom, like how the boy would be, how the girl would be, what maybe like the how she is raised, and like who are her parents or who are his parents, and like how they may be treating my son or my daughter, or will they be supportive, will they be complimenting each other, will they be growing together, and all that, because the mom and also the dad, but I'm talking in a women's perspective here, so they come up with their own experiences. We have our share of life, we have seen ups and downs of the life, and there is no relationship which is like 100% perfect. Always there is some kind of adjustment is there, there is love is there, hate is there, and it's so whosoever can understand the balanced perspective towards life. So when there is good, there is going to be bad. When there is love, there is going to be hate. When there is anything, suppose there is sadness, happiness is going to be there. So when there is birth, death is going to be there. So always there is a duality, and like the balance, when we know the balance, then we would be like thinking about it, what is going to happen and how would be their life, because our life, like we have seen so many things, and now we are reached to the place where we are more matured, we have achieved so many things, we have done so many things, but now we are a little bit worried about our kids, because our kids have seen us maybe not as 100% ideal partners. So they have received from us some kind of a past programming, because we are also human, and maybe we were not taught how to do the parenting, what to do in front of the kids, what not to do, what to say, what not to say, what we should be allowing them to do, what we should not be allowing them to do, how we should be treating the kids and all. And our parents also, they did not had any formal training, like nothing related to like personal training or parenting coaching or nothing like that. So we also raised in the generation where all these things were not there, and we did whatever we were supposed to do, and maybe we did a lot of mistakes also, and maybe like those imprints are there on our kids' subconscious mind also, or kids, they are watching us, and like when they were understanding it, they already have watched so many things which they were maybe not supposed to watch, and suddenly like we cannot go and erase it, we can only can fix it through our own behavior only, and there is never too late to change. So you can start from today and change that behavior. It might take 1 year, 2 year, it might take some time, but your kids are observant, they're smart, and they're watching you. So they will be, even they are above 20 also, they are watching you, and they will see that change. So we really feel that, but we are more worried about them actually. And sometimes the worry is worry from both the sides, which I was trying to talk was like always like a mom of a son, she's thinking that okay, how would be my daughter-in-law, the girl who is going to come in my son's life, because maybe her mom or dad, maybe they did not had good relationship, or she had suffered, so maybe she could train the daughter to stand for herself and like don't take nonsense and all, and not that is just through the love, just because she want to protect her child. But then when the young girl, she comes in the other family, and she has all this subconscious training, and she has seen her mom and dad and all that, and if she is not given the other side, the perspective, that positive perspective and the goodness of the life, if she just reject or like start just comparing her current life with her mom's life and her parents' life and like how I'm supposed to do, it can destroy the whole thing. And the same thing with the boy also. So when like uh, uh, like a boy is marrying your daughter and the boy comes with the programming of he has never seen the mom working, like the mom not letting him do anything, so in his mind everything the wife should be doing, or like there are certain work I'm not supposed to touch, or not being emotionally available, like because maybe he's not seen his dad talking with mom or like busy on his computer or news or something like that. So he thinks that that is something so natural, and the default behavior becomes like that. And I would tell you, the like if you have seen the movie, the new movie they released on Netflix, Aap Jaisa Koi. So it's a beautiful movie, Aap Jaisa Koi. And you can see exactly like, this guy, the way he's talking with his the girl who he is dating, like exactly like his brother, the brother, how the brother is treating the his wife. And he has that whole programming in his mind, and exactly that way he's talking with this girl. And this girl is a modern, independent, beautiful girl, and her family is forward, and she doesn't understand what he's even telling. Like, she's so light-hearted, and she's just okay with telling and all. But in his mind is so much subconscious programming done when he's raising and he's seeing his brother, the way he's talking and the society he grew. Everything is like a so big thing for him. And like then he lose, and then again you should watch the movie, that's what I would say. But anyway, making the long story short, this is a beautiful topic, and over here 100% coaching and learning need is there for the parents to start from today to improve their relationship. And start, if you're actually going to live with each other and love each other, and you were loving with each other, maybe whatever the things are right now, you can learn and again make it so much better, because you if you are decided to be with each other for years to come, then might as well, like, you want to fix it right now. And that is going to reflect on your kids, and they will see that there is no like just the end of the tunnel, like there is again the sunrise. When you come out of the tunnel, there is sunrise there. So even like my parents maybe had differences, but now, oh my god, they are like happy and they are doing well, and means this is possible, like the relationship like need not be broken. Like even when you love each other and start respecting each other and start trusting each other, things can become so much better, and this becomes their life lesson also. Because when such kind of things can happen in their life, they know that this may not be the end, because there is some other end also is possible. So that is your work. And for the young generation, for sure, like they need some kind of like relationship coaching, because or marriage coaching, because even like when you're giving the birth to the baby, you go to the classes to learn, like, and you do the education to become, suppose, doctor or engineer or MBA. Minimum like 15, 18, 20 years of education we go through. So if we can spend some time learning about relationship, learning about marriage, maybe before even getting into it. And it's not just for girls, also girls and boys together, if they do it and not think like, okay, this is not needed and this is not my like this is nonsense kind of a thing, okay, we know everything kind of a thing. So there it is really needed to become humble, as if like you're becoming that first time parent, and you go for that class to learn about how the baby is born, and then you create all those things like a bonding and this and so many other things, or you start reading the baby books or all those things. Exactly with the same excitement, why can't you take the marriage coaching, relationship coaching, it the highest priority, because it creates your life, because when two people, they are growing, they are satisfied with each other, they are satisfied with themselves, they are growing, they are peaceful within them. So two different souls, they are growing, like, and they are satisfied, they are peaceful, and that's a combination, is like a great combination, because that kind of a couple who are independently growing, they are interdependent, they are mutually understanding each other, they are emotionally available to each other, they are not dependent on each other, but they are interdependent on each other, they are helping each other to grow, and they are like actually growing themselves, and they love themselves, they love each other, but they love themselves more, and that kind of a couple is going to be the, like, the fastest growing couple. That's what means, I can write as a guarantee and give this. Okay, so that's what we all want. As a parent, I'm also parent of two daughters. Like, what I want, I would love to have, like, that's what will be my prayer, that's what I would want. But whatever the journey my daughters, they have to live, they will have to live. I can do whatever is in my control. And as like we were talking about this topic on the group also, like modeling, like you model, you like, it's never too late to create yourself as a model, so that they can get so much hope from your relationship. Okay, so as I said, it's a long topic to discuss, like, because this, like, subconscious mind programming, that comes into picture. Then this aspect of you're trying to protect your child, pamper or protect your child, but like they're getting programmed negatively, and which can affect their future life. And is it really useful, is it going to be useful? Okay, so like raising the daughters uh, to be strong, to be independent is great, but at the same time, like, that humbleness, that empathy, and the emotional balance need to be there. So sometimes I feel that, like, even for the women, because they can equally shoulder to shoulder earning and working like a boy now, but there are some powers given by the god to only women, so that yin factor is only in that women, like, it's a like a more dominant factor of yin, and you need to take advantage of that gift as a god's gift, and try to keep, like, your family and your partner, like, everybody, like, together. And at the same time, like, so you can be a director outside, but when you are home, you have to put your crown outside at the door. When you come in, like the way you remove your shoes, like, you put your crown there, and then you are in the home, like, you're taking care of your family with love, like, yeah, we talked about, like, serving your family, like serving god, so that is there. And the same thing with a boy also, like, whatsoever you have seen, the way you have raised, it's okay, but you know that now both of you are working shoulder to shoulder, so, like, everything, you are a partner. So it's not you and me, but, like, if there are certain things which, like, learning that love language and providing that emotional support, and being there for whatever the chores are there, whatever you like, whatever you're going to do it together, not like one person sitting, one person doing. That is not, you should not, you yourself should feel it's not fair. Like, it's like both of us, and we are friends, and we're sharing, and okay, once everything is done, we sit down and we watch the TV, or we do something, we are learning. You have some schedule for each other of the growth also, because that some kind of a marriage and relationship learning coaching is going to, like, make your relationship so much better, and it is one time thing, and you can use it for such a long time. So that way, if the boy is also thinking, whatsoever the parents and the background you come from doesn't matter, you can change, your future is in your hand. Nothing you should carry, or you're supposed to be carrying from your parents, because you are independent. That's what. And when you will have a beautiful life, your parents are going to be so much happy, They're just scared, maybe. They're just protective. They're just too much loving. They have no bad intention. But your life is your life. But when they see you and your partner like working together, shoulder to shoulder, contributing in all the duties, respecting each other, trusting each other, loving each other, growing individually, and having that self love also, interdependency also. Wow, like that is like a dream come true for a parent. Just imagine like this happening, why there would be the relationship issues, why there would be like why the marriages will break. Like, just I feel that like a prayer, and the intention is like, to have these long lasting beautiful uh, relationship, because we are supposed to be having that. And if we are put together for some reason and we are supposed to be together, then why not to make it better? Why to complicate so much? So just think about it. Maybe I'm saying too much. So but it's coming from heart, and just was a simple topic which I was talking with a friend, and then this topic came to my mind, and I thought, like, like let me just talk about it, and let me just see that, like, what is the perspective of the other people or everybody else also. And you might say, okay, Geeta, this may be just imaginary or what you're talking, but think about it. It is possible. And I'm saying that because I have myself gone through it, and I'm in the work in progress, so I can vouch on it, like, and there could be different situations. You might be coming from different situations, you might be coming from different struggles, so everything is fine. Everything has some kind of solution, because finally what matters, it's like what you want, where you want to go, and when you want, what you want, and when you want. And if you decide to suffer more, it's like, okay, how long you want to suffer more. So you know that, okay, I'm going to suffer for next 10 years, then okay, then suffer for 10 years. So it's all up to you. And for this topic today is like completely focused on like mom or dad also, like worrying about their child. And we just want to have that kind of emotional detachment, where we want to let them be and have them make their own decisions. But at the same time, because they're watching us, we are modeling. Anytime we can change our relationship between us, and it could be the model for them. And whatever the past imprints are coming and influencing their life, they can be erased, they can be reversed, and their life can be much more better, because if we free them from all these kinds of programming, and just a fresh, lovely, lively, loving relationships. And that's what is my prayer for each and every young girl and young boy over here. And I just wish a lot of peace and harmony and confidence to all the parents over here. Like, it's going to be all good. And really, it is going to be all good. So think about it. And with that, I spoke too much. Don't you think? I'm so sorry. I'm just like today's Sunday. See, that's what happens. Like on Sunday, and that too, I'm doing this in the evening. So I'm just speaking. Okay. So I think I need to switch back to the morning time, because then I speak only 10-15 minutes, and then I don't then I don't go on and on and on like this. Okay. So maybe that will be good. I switch back to morning time, and I'll have that short and sweet Facebook Live, and maybe like I'll try to add some kind of a value. I hope if you are getting some value, you are supposed to be encouraging me by giving a heart, giving a like, or sharing this with somebody who needs it. Don't you think so? Okay. Okay. Possible, just do it if you think it is worth it. Okay. So, with that, bye bye. Have a good night, and I'll see you in another life. Bye bye.